Hello, everyone, and welcome to the men's versus women's Tour de France. I have made a team of women, and here it is. So, here we have the women's team that we are going to be racing against. As you can see, it's a pretty good team. Demi Vollering is the leader with 83 mountain and just a really good rider. Then they have a sprinter, Lorena Wiebes, and all of these other guys, well, they are also really good. Ellen van Dijk will be the road leader. She'll be very good on the flat. Then we have Norman Rück and Marianne Vos for like the hills and also the cobbles. The same with Lotte Kopecky, maybe a lead out. She can do everything. He's also good on the mountain. And I have Gillette Labou and Elisa Longo Pagini as mountain support for Demi Vollering. I won't be racing with this team though, because it's super overpowered. I will be racing with Visma Lease bike here in the Tour de France, and then we're gonna try to see if we can beat that super team of women. And here we can see my team. I have Jonas Vingegaard, of course, Mathieu Jorgensen, and Simon Yates, and Sepp Kuss for mountain supports. Then I have Affini and Victor Kampenmaas for the flat, and then Wout van Aert and also Olaf Koy actually for the sprints. So here we are started. I actually kind of want the breakaway to win again today, so nobody too dangerous in the breakaway, of course, but I want to win them. There we can see the first women rider it is. Is that it's Demi Vollering, yes. It's a bit of a masculine Demi Vollering. You can't have women in this game, which is a bit annoying. But, well, her name is Demi Vollering. Sandro Moira is attacking, Gunnar attacking. Let's just get the breakaway going and try and maybe win the stage or at least not lose any seconds. So, as we reach the Col de Galibier, that was really hard to announce. A breakaway has been going. There's two Astana guys in it. Alberto Bettiol, he's a strong guy. Jennifer Mesh, and then Jon Isigeda and Jende Biermans. Jesus Herata is trying to close the gap. But the women's team, well, they are controlling this a lot. They're controlling with Elisa Longo Pagini and Ellen van Dijk. So I believe that the breakaway will be caught. So with 2 kilometers to the first intermediate sprint, we can kind of get an idea of how Lorena Wiebes is, how good she is. She is positioning here. I think also Jasper Philipsen is up here, but there's actually not that many sprinters, 1.4 now. We are, of course, sprinting it with Olaf Koy, and we can start it here. Lorena Wiebes with a long sprint. Come on, Olaf Koy, right at the wheel. We're not completely at the wheel. She's sprinting away. Lorena Wiebes, she's so strong. Oh, no. Nah, we can't reach her. We get second behind Lorena Wiebes. Wow, this is going to be a really tough Tour de France. So 40 kilometers to go, 2 hills to go, and it actually looks like the breakaway might last and win the stage. That would be very nice for us, meaning that there will be no bonus seconds for the bit faster GC guys. So a nice situation right now, but still the women's team, they are controlling. So here we are at the last hill, Côte de Saint Marin, and we're just gonna see if anybody tries to attack here. So with 1 kilometer left of climb, actually nobody attacked. It's Elisa Longo Pagini pacing right now. There's 2 minutes up to the breakaway with 27 kilometers to go. It might be possible to catch them. I don't think so though, because it's gonna be a bit of downhill now where they can actually win some time on us. Lorena Wiebes, she survived for a very long time. I was a bit surprised by that, but she is dropped from the group now. And yeah, no attacks here. It's been a pretty quiet stage one. Let's just get to a sprint and try not lose any seconds. So there are 5 kilometers to go now, and there are actually some bonus seconds. So I'm gonna switch to Wout van Aert. We probably are going to fight for the stage one, but I'm gonna switch to Wout van Aert here to try and see if I can just get the 4 bonus seconds so that Tadej Pogačar or Demi Vollering won't get them. I think that is a pretty nice tactic. Still 37 guys here in the pillars, and as Ben O'Connor tries to go for an attack, well, he isn't gonna succeed in that. The women's team has too many riders up here. Also TSM actually, and Israel Premiertech closing out. Don't know why that is. And now Lutsenko goes. They want to try and get the third place. The smaller teams. Roman Bardet is pacing this back together with a Jacob Lula rider. Don't see who that is. But with 2.5 kilometers to go, need to find a wheel here. Mike Hirschi maybe. There is no Uno X. I just have to say that here because well, it's a game from 2024, so the UCI hasn't made their weird rule with the 25 teams being allowed to be here. So therefore, I have Tudor and not Uno X. Here we go. 1 kilometer to the line. We're gonna try and sprint for the wheel of Lotte Kopecky. It's gonna be Wout van Aert versus Lotte Kopecky actually for the third place. Can we try and beat Lotte Kopecky? It's a bit of a hard one. It's gonna be Lotte Kopecky taking third place, but that's fine as long as it's not any GC leaders taking bonies. So Jon Isigeda actually wins the first stage. That is a bit of a surprise. And we get in fourth, and we don't lose any seconds with Jonas Vingegaard. It's a good day. Is this going to be such a good day on day 2 though? Stage 2 with the San Luca being climbed 2 times. It's a really tough climb. It's 2 kilometers long and at around 11% steep in average. So it's going to be quite a tough day. Let's try to not lose any seconds with Jonas Vingegaard. 2 kilometers to go again for an intermediate sprint. I don't see any Lorena Wiebes up here actually. So we might, for the first time and maybe also for the last time, be able to take some points from him. Anna Deli is getting a bit away. That is annoying because then we can only sprint for 5 points. But come on, Olaf Koy around this corner. Ah, that's a bad corner. Let's try and get to the wheel of Binyam Gemai. Can't really do that. Kevin Tyson blocking a bit. Who is that Lotte Destiny rated? We want to, of course, catch him, and we do. Okay, so it's 5 points and no points for Vibes. Really nice. So here we are at the Cut de San Luca. For the first time, we are going to be climbing it 2 times. Now, once again, it looks like it's actually going to be the breakaway fighting for the victory. They are a bit in reach. We might actually be able to catch them, but I don't know about that. That's a bit about how fast this first San Luca is being paced, and doesn't look like it's going to be that tough. But yeah, that is also a bit like in real life Tour de France, where on the first stage there was 2 guys from the breakaway, Romain Bardet and Frank van den Broek, winning, and then on the second day there was also breakaway with an Akaya rider actually. Can Christian Rodriguez win this? That would be really hilarious because then this is almost just a recreation of the real life Tour de France. Well, 2 minutes, nothing happened here on the first San Luca, but we are on our own, of course, going to try and attack on the second Côte de San Luca. So, second San Luca now. There's 49 guys in the peloton. We have been catching the breakaway a bit. 50 seconds, and here we go. Matteo Jorgensen, he's going to do a very hard lead out for us. There are also some bonus seconds on the top. 8 seconds for the first one over the San Luca, so we want to try and take them. I'm going to attack on the very steep part. Still 49 guys in the peloton, but I don't think there's going to be 49 after this. And Luca, 30 seconds up to the breakaway. I think we could catch that when we attack. Now we go. Come on, Jonas Vingegaard. Can Matteo Jorgensen try and get out of the way? Maybe he can here. We get a bit away from the peloton, a bit of separation. Come on, Jonas Vingegaard. This is actually really, really good. There could be some seconds for us at least. Can we also catch Christian Rodriguez? We can do that. And Guillaume Martin. Let's go. Come on, Demi Vollering is also attacking now from behind. You can see her down there, but I think it's going to be Jonas Vingegaard who will take the seconds. Let's just see this. Yes, it's going to be Jonas Vingegaard, and he will take the bonus seconds here. Can we also try and win the stage? Maybe 13 kilometers to go. There's a bit of a descent now. We don't have that much energy left, at least not that much attacking energy. Also want to try and save a bit for the line. Tom Pitcock is attacking now down in the peloton. We don't care about that. We only care about Demi Vollering not catching me right now. And we have managed to gain a bit of energy back here. There's a bit of like a small kicker here where we can use some energy once again. I'm also going to take some of my red gel here. 7 seconds down to Demi Vollering. This is a great battle against her. Tadej Pogačar is still down in the peloton and we can try and get a bit away. Now she's looking like she's pretty cooked, and this is a really nice situation because I don't think that the women's are pacing in the peloton because they have them evolving out here, but we are actually beating her right now. It's gonna get into first person here while we are descending. That is the camera view that I like the most on the descents. But we also have to try and regain some red energy here. 9 seconds down. Ah, she's closing this fast now. Demi Vollering. She's going all out on the descent. She's right behind me, isn't she? 3 seconds. But we also have to try and make a bit of a sprint. Can't look behind while we're in this aerodynamic position. And yeah, she has caught us here. There she goes. And now we just have to cooperate to the line. So now it's 5 kilometers to go. I'm actually not cooperating that much up here because I have Wout van Aert behind. And now Matthew van der Poel, he's trying to close this with an attack. The peloton is being shredded to pieces right now. Pogačar is in the move. And then actually I have to pace now. Wout van Aert got dropped there. That was a bit annoying. We could have used him for the sprint, but then it's going to be Jonas Vingegaard sprinting. Don't underestimate him. He beat Tadej Pogačar in a one-on-one sprint last year, but Tadej Pogačar was also pretty cooked there. And we have been managing to just sit at the wheel right now of Demi Vollering. So she probably doesn't have that much energy left. We have a lot of energy left. Which wheel should we be at? Maybe Mathieu van der Poel here. He is probably the fastest guy here. 1.8 kilometers to go. I'm gonna take the wheel here off Mathieu van der Poel, and then we're just gonna try and win this. Pretty easy, right? I don't think there's any of the other women's in here, so that's pretty nice. I'm actually gonna take it from the front. A bit risky with Remco Evenepoel right behind. Jon Izagirre is here as well. There, Tadej Pogačar goes We're just gonna be at the wheel of Tadej Pogačar, try and take second. That would be huge for us. We get second. That is a nice result for Jonas Vingegaard. So yeah, we actually finished second with Jonas Vingegaard. That was really nice. Also, Demi Vollering, we took 9 seconds on her today because of bonus seconds. So it's a very good day. Today, it's a flat day on stage 3. So let's just get that over. So here we have the intermediate sprint of the day. I'm a bit boxed in here behind. That's a bit annoying. Can I get right on the left here for Annette Lee? I actually can. Oh, a bit too much in front. We want to try and take this on the wheel of somebody. Mads Pedersen, he's probably doing lead out for Jonathan Milan. There Annette Lee goes. We're a bit boxed in still at the wheel of Mads Pedersen. There Benjamin Kamais goes. Still boxed in. Now I can maybe try and take the wheel of Jonathan Milan. Yes, this is actually a good one for Olaf Koy. Come on. I think I was third, maybe Melia, and then it's me. Yes, so we got third here, beating Wiebes once again. 7 kilometers to go off the stage now, and we're ready for a mass sprint. I've just seen the lead out of Lorena Wiebes, right? It's crazy. She has Ellen van Dijk, then Noreen Rück. Okay, that's all right then. And then after that, it's Marianne Vos, and then Lotte Kopecky. That is the greatest lead out that I have ever seen. It's gonna be really, really hard to beat them. I have put in Wout van Aert as my lead out man, and then Affini protecting him. So that's gonna be my train, but it's not really coming together right now. There's a bit of chaos in the peloton. Maybe I can just get out here on the left. Yes, that is always nice. You want to have one of the sides, either on the left side or the right side, in the sprint. That is always very nice because then people can only disturb you from one side and not both sides. So 3 kilometers to go now. We can see Marianne Vos here, but I don't see any Wiebes. She's probably in a pretty good position. I would imagine we have Wout van Aert up here. Could be actually a pretty good lead out for me. Affini also here. Come on, get out and protect me. I'm in the wind right now. Come on, Wout. Protect me here. Yes. 2.6 to go. This is actually really nice. Can Affini also get in front of Wout van Aert so he doesn't use too much energy? Then it could be really, really good. Come on, Wout van Aert. Give it everything you have. You're gonna have to start sprinting very soon. Probably gonna go at like 1 kilometers because we have not that much red gel left. 1.2 kilometers to go. There we go. Wout van Aert, start sprinting, and I'm just gonna be right at the wheel of you. Come on, Wout van Aert, really give me a nice lead. Why is Tadej Pogačar sprinting with us? What has gone into the mind of his? There is no Lorena Wiebes up here, actually. It might be a win for us. Lotte Kopecky was sprinting, but it was Dylan Groenewegen winning. So a bit of a surprise with Dylan Groenewegen winning, then the Lee in second, and Lotte Kopecky actually finished third. I think Demi Vollering, what? Not Demi Vollering. Why is Demi Vollering in ninth? What's going on? Lorena Wiebes down here. Okay, well, she was also in a terrible day, but she finished 17th, probably a bit of a mistake in the sprint. So Kopecky sprinted instead and got third. And Demi Vollering got ninth. What is this for a team? And now it's time for the first mountain stage. Col de Galibier we're gonna climb, and then there's gonna be a big descent after that. This is gonna be the first day where we can see how strong the women team is. So intermediate sprint coming up. There are 9 points on the value. There's 5 minutes up to the break. Away here, 1 kilometer to go. We're gonna try and launch it from the wheel of Jasper Phillips, and it's not the greatest sprint. Arvid declines here as well, and we can see Lorena Wiebes probably on a bit of a better day, but we might actually catch her. Ah, we don't. Jasper Philipsen wins it, and I think we take third. And here we are at the foot of Col de Galibier. 2 minutes up to the breakaway, they are going to get caught, but we have been going really fast also in the flat. That is not good for Jonas Vingegaard. He only wants it to go fast in the mountains because Demi Vollering and Tadej Pogačar, they have better flat stats than him, so we're probably going to have to take our gels pretty early. 87 guys still in the peloton, and also women, of course, guys and women. But there's not gonna be 87 in this peloton at the end of Col de Galibier. Hopefully, only 2 guys, and that is Jonas Vingegaard and Demi Vollering, or maybe only one. Jonas Vingegaard trying to do something alone, but he's not on a good day. He's been using a lot of energy on the flat. I think we just have to put out a fire today and try not lose any time. So here the bit steeper part starts, and actually it's not the women's team pacing right now, which might tell me that Demi Vollering isn't on that good of a day. So that's a nice sign. 50 seconds up to the breakaway, 30 or 29. Still in the peloton. Almeida just dropped, so UAE don't have that many guys left. They still have Juan Ayuso, but I think that actually might be the last. We still have Jorgensen and Yates and everybody, but it has also been UAE pacing up the Galibier. And here Roglic tries an attack. This is really, really early on the Col de Galibier. that the favorites will have to play out against each other. Is it Ben O'Connor who's also actually up here? That's pretty impressive. But Tadej Pogačar, Evenepoel, Jonas Vingegaard, and Demi Vollering, we're all up here, and now the pace goes out. That was also very early attack. They're trying again. They're trying again. This is going to be such a long Galibier for us. It's Tadej Pogačar. He's actually just pacing it right now. Must have a crazy good day as Jan van Hoeke gets caught. And yeah, Tadej Pogačar just keeps pacing. What about Demi Vollering? She also is looking pretty nice. Ben O'Connor just got dropped now. He's away, but we still have a lot of energy left. Jonas Vingegaard probably on a pretty good day. And it's a mountain that suits him kind of. Could be a bit more steep, but it's still pretty fine. And now Demi Vollering. This is the first time that she is attacking. So of course we need to be right at the wheel of her. But we are pretty much, it's looking pretty good. The 5 favorites for the Tour de France battling it out on the Col de Galibier. Pace goes out once again. Should I try next? No. Primož Roglič is gonna try as the next guy. So we reach Davide Formolo. Fortunato is out alone. In front, of course, it's an Astana rider. They are crazy this year. Now Demi Vollering, she keeps pacing. There's 4 kilometers to the top. I might also actually have to try to go for something. There are also some bonus seconds on the top. We have to try and remember that. As Primož Roglič is getting dropped. Roglič is getting dropped now actually, and we still have a bit of energy left. I'm trying to try a bit of an attack here. Try and get away, but we can't really do that. Now we're just gonna have to settle down here. Try and take the wheel of somebody, wait for them to attack. I don't have to be the attacker, I just want 8 seconds today on the top of the Galibier, and I'm happy. Demi Vollering tried a bit of an attack here now to Remco Evenepoel in the right jersey, trying to get away. We're reaching Fortunato, 2.5k to the top. I think we should have much. Yeah, we have enough energy left for that. Can we beat these guys in a sprint though? I don't think so. Maybe we can beat them when it's very uphill, so we can get the 8 seconds on the top of the Galibier. I'm hoping that, but on a flat sprint, which it is, after the descent of the Galibier, it's gonna be very tough. 2Ks now to the top here. Just gonna try one last attack here. Try and drop him. We know everybody is in a pretty tough situation right now, and they are trying to close me. Demi Vollering is closing, but Primož Roglič is not on that good of a day, and now he's really dropping Primož Roglič. We just need to try and save some energy. 1k to the top here. Oof, I think we should be able to last this. And then we're just gonna take 8 seconds. Maybe also a bit of an attack on the descent. Roglič is getting back actually because we're racing it so slow right now. I think with 500 meters we're gonna go with Demi Vollering actually already now with an attack. Is this an attack for the bonus seconds, or is she just trying to get away? Nah, she's attacking for the bonus seconds. Demi Vollering, she wants 8 seconds. Can we try and beat him? Roglič is getting dropped. We don't have that much energy left, but I don't think anybody has. We just want to take these seconds. It's gonna be Demi Vollering throwing the bike. Jonas Vingegaard taking 8 seconds. Demi Vollering taking 5. Let's go. That was just 3 seconds that we gained on her, and we actually get a bit away here. Nice. Descent now. So, 5 kilometers to go now off the stage. It is Tadej Pogačar, and here actually Primož Roglič, he catches up. So, Pogačar, Remco Evenepoel, Demi Vollering, Primož Roglič, and Jonas Vingegaard. I'm just gonna sprint it out and see who wins this. There are some bonus seconds at the line. We will also like to take our first stage victory. Can Ben O'Connor even catch up? It's really going slow right now. Nobody wanting to take that bit of a pull. I'm actually going to try and attack, try and see if we can get away from them. I'm probably not beating them in a sprint. And they're all going pretty slow. We might actually get a bit of way here. Nah, they catch us once again. Didn't want to go all out either because I want to have some red gel for the sprint. Might have a chance, you know. 1.8 kilometers to the line. Will anybody take the front here? I don't want to take the front in the sprint. There we go. 1 kilometer now. We're gonna try and attack here. It's gonna be right there outside. Tadej Pogačar and Jonas Vingegaard in a great sprint. Try not to crash here. Come on, Jonas Vingegaard. Can we try and beat him? Beat him, beat him. We can't. It's gonna be second once again. Demi Vollering finishing third. So here we have the result of the stage. We finished second, and we actually take 5 bonus seconds on Demi Vollering. And if we look at the general classification, we are in the lead. 8 seconds down to Pogačar, 14 seconds to Vollering. I'm a bit scared of her when we get into the bigger mountains, but it has been 4 really good stages. Thank you everybody for watching episode 1. I hope you will tune in for episode 2. if you want to get a reminder, then you can subscribe and turn off those notifications. Also write down in the comments if there was anything you would like to see me do better. I'm a bit new to YouTube, and yeah, like the video if you like the video. Thank you for watching.